Hey, what's up guys, this is Zosmekin here, and today this video is going to be a bit different from the usual videos that I make, because usually I'm doing flips and everything like that, but today I'm not doing any flips at all. I go into work in about an hour, so I don't have like any time to do anything, but today I'll be giving you guys 5 tips to improve your tricking, or to become a better tricker. These are just things that I picked up over time that I found useful, and you know, I just thought that would be cool to share with you guys. There's a lot of you guys asking me like, how'd you get like this good in half a year of tricking, like being able to corkscrew and like almost double back on ground and stuff like that. So I think today would be a good day, since I have limited time to give you guys those tips. So tip number 1, watch tutorials. Watch all of the tutorials that you can find. I personally watched like 6 different tutorials on how to corkscrew. 2 of them were really bad tutorials, but 4 of them were really good, and I just watched those, and like I just kept on like watching them over and over and over, and analyzing the person that was teaching, listening to what they're saying, and really take it into like consideration to my tricking. And number 1 actually fits in with the second tip, which is to watch pro trickers, or watch trickers that are extremely good, and just watch how they do their tricks, and just like analyze and watch, and like aspire to be like them. Actually, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm still doing now. There's 2 trickers. One is a tricker named Johan, and the other one is Kyle Skelly, and they're like insanely good trickers. Like, I watch their videos. Johan's is on Instagram, well, the majority of his, and like Johan does like touchdown, rise, double back, and on ground, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I want that. And that's what made me learn a double back on trampoline, and now learning double back on ground. And it's just like watching him and watching them progress, and Kyle Skelly too, watching them progress, like it makes me want to be better of a tricker also. Tip number 3 is to practice. Now, a lot of people will be like, well, that's obvious that you have to practice, but some people will try corkscrew for like 2 days, then they won't get it, and then they'll just drop that move altogether. Which, that's not what you should do. You should just keep on drilling the move, drilling the move, drilling the move, until eventually you get it. And sometimes a B-twist, say, it'll take someone a day, it'll take someone a month to learn a B-twist, and some people don't get that. It's just you have strength in other things, and you don't have strength in others, you know what I mean? In certain sections. Everybody has their own strength. Like, JB, his strength is flips, so he can flip really easily. My strength is twist. That's why I like my twistings easy. Stuff like that. Tip number 4. Now, tip number 4 is to record yourself while you're tricking. And record yourself as much as you can. It doesn't matter if you have a DSLR or something like that. You can use your phone, you can use a really old camera, as long as you can see what you're doing. Because what you do is, when you record yourself and then you watch it later, you can see what you're doing wrong. Because a lot of the time, when you're tricking, it's either just like you by yourself just training, like me for a long time, well, the half a year, it was just me tricking by myself. So instead of like getting other people's opinions, since there was no one there, I would watch the video, see what I was doing wrong, compare it with other people, like other trickers and tutorials, and then go back to the move the next day. And lastly, tip number 5 is to just have fun tricking, you know? Just like do your thing, learn new moves, meet new people, like create experiences for yourself, and just try to get to like the highest level you can. I'm trying to be like the most like insane like tricker like ever. It's like, I don't know, this is just like, I love doing it. It's something, I've went through many different hobbies and like stuff like that, but this is a hobby that I could actually turn into a job, and that has actually challenged me so much in the short time that I've been doing it. So if you guys like this video, please give it a like, subscribe, watch it over to get these tips, watch tutorials, and I know I have been doing mostly trampoline stuff and a little bit of tricking. I'm going to be doing a lot more tricking now, and also someone commented that I should do free running, or a free running video, and I'll also take that into consideration and try to do a free running video, since I'm not really a free runner, Lorenzo is, so we'll try to make something like that. So thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next video, which will probably be a lot more normal than this one.